Snakes, nature's slithering nightmares. Some are beautiful, some are strange, and some are the reason you check under your bed before you sleep. If you're afraid of snakes, well, you clicked on this, so let's get into it. Spiders? Creepy. Snakes? Terrifying. But what if I told you there's a snake that pretends to be a spider? Meet the spider-tailed horned viper, the ultimate hunter of deception. Found only in the remote regions of western Iran, this viper has evolved to have a tail unlike any other, one that mimics a struggling arachnid. Birds see a juicy snack wiggling in the sand, swoop in for an easy meal, and before they know it, snap! The viper strikes with lightning speed, injecting potent venom that shuts down their nervous system in seconds. This is not just survival. This is nature's own horror movie. Most snakes have two choices when faced with danger: fight or flee, but not the hog-nosed snake. This little guy cranks up the theatrics to an Oscar-worthy level. First, it puffs up its neck like a cobra, hissing and lunging aggressively. If that doesn't work, Plan B. Full-on dramatic death scene. It rolls onto its back, lets its tongue flop out, and even releases a foul-smelling musk that mimics the stench of rotting flesh. This isn't just playing dead. This is a masterclass in deception. Some predators are fooled, others, well, they just think, wow, what a weirdo. Either way, it works. Snakes don't fly, right? Wrong. The paradise tree snake, also known as the flying snake, has mastered a horrifying skill. It glides through the air like a living ribbon of doom. Found in South and Southeast Asia, this snake launches itself from trees by flattening its body into a wing-like shape. With a push from its tail, it can soar over 100 meters, shifting direction mid-air with perfect control. No wings, no magic, just physics. Imagine hiking through the jungle, and suddenly a snake soars past your face. Sleep tight. A snake? With horns? Yep, the horned viper looks like it crawled straight out of a medieval demonology book. Found across North Africa and the Arabian Peninsula, this viper blends seamlessly into the sandy deserts it calls home. Its venom? A brutal mix of hemotoxins that cause swelling, internal bleeding, and necrosis, literally rotting flesh. But the horns? Scientists still debate their purpose. Some say they help with camouflage, others say they protect the snake's eyes from the harsh desert sands. Either way, it's like nature took one look at snakes and said, let's make them even creepier. One snake is bad enough. Now imagine two heads fighting over the same meal. These ultra-rare two-headed snakes occur due to an incomplete embryonic split, like conjoined twins. While fascinating, they're also highly vulnerable. Each head has its own brain, often trying to make independent decisions. Sometimes they even attack each other. In captivity, they can survive with special care. But in the wild, let's just say cooperation is not their strong suit. Ever seen a snake that looks fluffy? The Atheris Hispida, or spiny bush viper, is covered in rough, bristly scales that give it the appearance of a reptilian porcupine. Found only in Central Africa's dense rainforests, this snake is an ambush predator, lurking in trees before striking with precision. But don't be fooled by its cool appearance. Its venom is a cocktail of neurotoxins that can cause hemorrhaging, paralysis, and death. No two bites are the same, as its venom composition changes based on location, altitude, and even weather. Think of it as a fluffy, scaly wildcard of doom. Most cobras rely on their venomous bite, but the spitting cobra, it takes things up a notch. Found in Africa and South Asia, this snake doesn't just inject venom, it shoots it. Using specialized fangs with forward-facing channels, it sprays venom at high speeds, aiming directly for the eyes. Some species can hit targets over 2 meters away, and if that venom makes contact, excruciating pain, possible blindness, and permanent corneal damage. A predator doesn't even have to get close to regret messing with this one. Some snakes are just too beautiful to be trusted. The Sunda Island Pit Viper is a glowing blue masterpiece with piercing yellow eyes and a vicious temperament. Unlike most snakes that slither away from threats, this viper stands its ground and attacks. Its venom, a potent hemotoxin that causes intense pain, swelling, and in severe cases, necrosis, where flesh literally starts dying. It's found in Indonesia, often sneaking into human settlements. You might see it before it strikes, or you might not. Either way, admire from a distance. The long-nosed whip snake doesn't just look like it's judging you. It probably is. Its thin, vine-like body and signature pointed snout make it look like the ultimate skeptic of the animal kingdom. Found in India and Southeast Asia, this snake is known for its highly accurate strikes and mildly toxic venom. While not typically fatal to humans, a bite can cause intense pain, swelling, and possible paralysis if it targets the wrong place. And in some local myths, it's said to be able to stab people with its sharp snout. While that's not true, the fact that people believe it says enough. That's it for today, folks. Which snake freaked you out the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Because if you don't, well, let's just say you might hear a hiss under your bed tonight. Sweet dreams. Outro music.